What do you do when everyone around you is cutting corners? When compromise becomes the new normal and standing for something feels, well, lonely. It's a modern problem, right? But thousands of years ago, a young man faced this exact pressure, and his story still echoes today. His name was Daniel. Imagine this. You're ripped from your home, your family, everything you know. You're taken to a foreign land, a powerful kingdom called Babylon, and placed right in the king's palace. You have to learn a new language, a new culture, and a whole new set of rules. You're offered the very best of everything: the king's own food and wine. It's a symbol of acceptance, a ticket to the inner circle, but there's a catch. For Daniel, eating that food would mean violating his deeply held beliefs and his commitment to God. This wasn't just about a diet, it was about identity. The unspoken message was, you're in Babylon now, forget your old ways. Become one of us. But Daniel's response was incredible. He didn't start a protest. He didn't shout or insult the culture he was in. He respectfully and quietly asked for an alternative. He proposed a test. Please, just give us vegetables and water for 10 days. Then see how we look. That's the first lesson. Integrity isn't always loud and defiant. Often, it's the quiet, consistent obedience when no one is watching, when there's no audience to applaud you. So for 10 days, Daniel and his friends stayed disciplined. And when the test was over, they didn't just survive. They looked healthier and better nourished than all the others who ate the king's rich food. His integrity didn't weaken him. It set him apart. It gave him strength. Fast forward a few years. Daniel has risen through the ranks, known for his wisdom and character. But with great influence comes great jealousy. His enemies couldn't find any fault in his work, so they targeted his faith. They tricked the king into passing a new law. For 30 days, no one was allowed to pray to any god or man except the king himself. The penalty for breaking this law, being thrown into a den of hungry lions. Now, this wasn't about food anymore. This was a direct attack on his core relationship with God. The pressure was immense. What would you do? Maybe pray in secret. Skip a few days until the law expired. Daniel knew the consequences. He knew people were watching. And what did he do? He went home, opened his windows toward his homeland as he always did, got on his knees, and prayed 3 times a day, just like before. He didn't make a show of it. He wasn't performing for a crowd. He simply continued being who he had always been. That's the heart of integrity. It's not a switch you turn on and off. It's consistency under pressure. It's who you are when it costs you something. And it did cost him. Daniel was arrested and thrown into the lion's den. This is a crucial point. Living with integrity doesn't always protect you from the consequences of this world. Sometimes it leads you straight into them. But here's the difference. Compromise might protect your comfort for a moment, but integrity protects your character for a lifetime. Your character is the only thing you truly own. The king was distraught. He spent a sleepless night, and at the first light of dawn, he rushed to the den, calling out, Daniel, has your God, whom you serve so consistently, been able to rescue you? And from the darkness, a voice replied, O king, live forever. My God sent his angel, and he shut the mouths of the lions. When morning came, Daniel stood there, completely unharmed. The lions hadn't even scratched him. His integrity, his unwavering faith, didn't just save his own life, it shook an entire empire. The king issued a new decree, honoring Daniel's God throughout the land. One man's quiet, consistent character influenced a nation. We live in a world that often rewards shortcuts, celebrates compromise, and redefines truth to fit our feelings. In a culture like that, integrity will make you stand out. It might feel lonely, it might be difficult, but it builds a foundation that nothing can shake. Compromise is common, character is rare. In your life, in your decisions, big and small, choose to be rare. Thank you so much for watching. If this story encouraged you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content that inspires and uplifts. See you in the next video.